see him now with a brandy sniffer. And again, you get out of the way as he gets his bulk by you, and he turns his head looking back at you as he turns the corner. You
Turning his head completely 180.
Close. And then you see these three guys come up. And they come up to here, and they look at you, and they stop for a second. Excuse me, this is our room.
Who are those?
Triplets.
The clones.
Excuse me.
And they open the door, go in, and they close it.
I'm going to move up the hallway, so it's like if anybody gets out, they're going to have to move past her.
Where are you going to go?
Right, further up the hallway.
Where?
I did. Just right here.
Right there?
So,
okay.
So if anybody tries to... One of these is fake. Like, this is all very suspicious.
Wolf, what are you doing?
Still just perched out here.
Hey, you're still perched. Okay.
Hey, Dor, do you have any spells that would suppress sound?
Yeah, make another stealth, please.
I can make sound.
Not what I need. I was gonna say, if you had the means to do so, just cut off all sound within a room so we can just break into the triplets room and beat them for information.
Yeah, it's the mercenary way.
And if nothing was untowards, it becomes a robbery.
No, I can make it sound like there's a band playing.
Make
like
a
full
stealth,
orchestra.
Wolf.
Yeah, that would draw too much attention.
You're too picky.
At this point, I'm going to give you plus 20 because you've been there for quite a while. So make a stealth plus 20.
What, me?
Yeah, you, Wolf.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you over everybody else.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No worries.
And back here's the kitchens, right?
Yeah. Plus 20 on your perception. On your stealth.
I like to use a fortune point.
Go for it. Mark that down. Go.
I'd like to use it to take a point of corruption.
I don't see your second. Oh, yeah, I do. And it's almost.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, Alley-Cat.
Oh, Alley-Cat. Okay. Alley-Cat lets you reverse those, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you stay hidden. And she is laying down right now in her bed. She hasn't turned out the lights just yet. She's reading a book. And 10. Where are we at? There we go. Lady Tefane, cutscene, 10:45. One of the cultists comes out, looks at you, closes the door, goes down the hallway this way, turns his head to look at you as he's walking away, turns the corner. You lose sight of him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Stay exactly where I am.
Knock, knock, knock. You hear a door open. You hear a door close.
Okay, I'll stay exactly where I am. There's only one way downstairs.
Okay.
So
you're right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
10:50. You see this guy come to the corner. And you hear something being dragged. And he turns his head and he looks at you. And you hear something being dragged away, getting fainter.
I kind of trot down the hallway to get a closer look.
And he's dragged one of these guys who has a whole bunch of blood around his head.
I scream, "Halt, murderer!" at the top of my lungs.
And you see him, you do? Before you scream, he goes, stop, no. Murderer.
I scream at the top of my lungs and wake everybody up in the most cacophonous sound I can possibly make.
Is this loud enough for me to potentially hear and come running up.
Yeah. Move your tokens, everyone.
I roll my eyes and say, "What a drama queen," and I continue.
And the
Gareth will move his position on the
At
roof
you!
over top of this, and he's just gonna lay his head down on the roof, put his ear to the ceiling, and then just listen into what's happening down there.
Door, what are you doing? You staying down there?
Yep.
Okay.
My
Alberic.
mustache magically grows, and I start shouting, "Fuzzy lady!"
Wolf, you see her get up with the start. See-through nightshirt, the whole works. Gets her robe on, comes out. And he turns to the Gravine. He says, "My lady, he slipped and fell. I knew him in Nuln. I'm sorry. I was trying to go get help."
Why did you go the other way? You saw me standing in the hallway.
I forgot something in my room.
So you decided to drag him back?
Yes, I needed it in my room to be able to take it down and help the poor lad.
I just silently
I'm gonna
begin walking
float
towards
back
him.
up the hall. I'm gonna go back up the hallway and make sure nobody leaves.
Okay.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't trust those three in that room. It doesn't smell right.
Actually,
The
Tank, you
Gravine
get
says-
Harball if he's still.
Ah, yes. Harball. And the Gravine says, "Is he still dead?" How is he? Is he dead? And Harball comes up. Goes, looks at him. Yes, he's dead. Looks like he suffered some sort of injury to his head. Gravine says, "Pity. How did you know this, man?" And he says, "We were in a." The scribe says, "Well, we were in a knitting club together in Nuln."
A knitting
Yeah.
club.
The Gravine raises an eyebrow. "A knitting club?" Yes,
Knitting
yes,
club.
a knitting club in Nuln.
Somewhere on the roof, Garrett is snickering.
I'm pressing X to doubt.
Gravine says, "I have a long day tomorrow. And he says, let's see, where is it? Gustav, I have a long day tomorrow, Gustav. Somebody take care of this body. Go to sleep. He's just a commoner anyway." And
The
Out of
phone.
character thoughts, this man
Evo,
was a part of a party, right?
He was in the same section as the Gravine.
yeah, there's three of them. They're all here. He says, the Gravine says, "Are you there?" Looking at you, Evo.
Okay.
"Can you take this body and put it somewhere? Take it, deal with it. I'm sorry."
This is too convenient. Typhane's gonna knock on the door of the cultists of Moor.
We're in a ritual.
Pounding ensues much louder.
You're screwing up our ritual.
I am going
There's
to
a
open the
gate
door.
run!
The Gravine comes back out, stomps out to here. The door is open. "What, my child?"
I'd like to take a look inside of the coffin.
"Absolutely not. That's against the rules of Moor. You cannot obstruct or any way do anything with the dead, especially in coffins. You
Think
must
you-
respect the dead at all times."
Oh, for
Conspiracy.
Slash's sake, we're not. Oh, sorry, that's out of character.
Hey. This is all just too convenient. We have a man who obviously killed somebody,
We have
and there
a
just
ritual
happens to be a coffin, and there just
I'm
happens
sorry.
to be three guys of Moor here.
And I'm sorry,
Something
my
is in
child.
that coffin.
And
They accuse
They
you of
closes the
conspiracy
door.
to commit and conceal murder. As my right as a noble,
You're shouting at a door now.
I have no.
They're
How
shutting the door.
dare you? How dare you?
I
She
demand
gets up.
satisfaction.
She comes up behind you, and the Griffin puts a hand on your shoulder. They're just initiates of more, my lady. There's no conspiracy here.
By the
And
way,
I need to get my sleep.
while all this commotion is going on, when she first left the room, I want to try and open the window.
Ah, go for it. The window is actually not locked. She kind of likes to keep it just slightly ajar. She
Perfect.
likes the cold breeze.
I
at
want to
night.
slip into the room,
Okay, you are in the room.
and I want to go through
What are
her
you gonna do?
stuff.
What a
You're going.
Sits
Are
there
you-
watching her sleep, smoke goes in. And
You wanna? Do you want to try steal from her?
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, I want to try and see if she's got anything valuable.
Let's see.
We all return to our roots eventually.
You notice actually she's got 4 men-at-arms out here who come out of here. She's got 4 stationed up here.
I mean, I wouldn't notice that.
No, you wouldn't notice that, but I will go ahead. You see a door open, and they don't have their armor on.
I mean, the first move that I would do would be to slide through the window, silently creep over to where the door is, and just kind of let it ease itself shut a little bit. You know, not all the way, but enough that I don't be seen in the room.
Okay. All right. She's got a crown marking her as the Gravine
Sweet.
and other jewelry in a case that is shut within her. It's actually locked. It's a jewelry box locked within the suitcase.
Awesome.
You sure you want to do this?
In
Yes.
the crown jewels, why not?
You're sure you want to do this?
I mean, I will lay out for you the plan ahead of time. Is that
This
if I get out of the room with this, like I will throw it out the window, and then I will throw it into the privy.
This is one of the nieces, yeah, okay, of one of the most powerful
That's fine.
people in the Reich.
She will hunt down every fucking elf if she sees me, and I am fine with that.
Okay.
I'm not.
She's gonna
Yeah.
hunt-
Thank God you
Yeah,
stayed
you're not
downstairs.
Yeah, you're not there.
We're gonna
Fine.
think that that she's Cetra the Imperishable. How hard she goes after these jewels.
Well, I mean, she
Oh.
was also, charged of a crime, and her response was trial by combat, so we know she's a badass.
Okay. Now, all right. And the Gravine says, so you go in and all right, you grab the jewelry box.
And the crown.
Climb. Make a climb.
Oh shit, where's my sheet at? Alright. Climb.
Yeah, you climb down to the bottom, move yourself up to the top, the other map.
You moved me into the darkness. I don't know where I am anymore.
I'm moving it.
Oh shit, I'm in the hall.
Actually.
They can see me.
You charge the darkness.
Okay, you are now right here. Is that revealed?
Yeah, I can see it.
I think it is. Yeah, it's revealed.
I'm
Okay.
kind of on the roof looking for stuff.
I am stealthing around, though. Also, you're head to the ceiling, you've said, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You've
I'm waiting
heard
to
a
see if
lot
that
of this.
pans out.
Yeah. You're up there. Go ahead, Garrett. I'll give you a chance. You can see the privy from where you're at.
Give it a perception roll, I guess.
Yeah, give it a perception. You want to
Not
re-roll that?
today.
You want to re-roll that?
Nah, I'm not going to spend for that.
Okay, then
This is
we'll.
hilarious.
You go to the privy, and you
Yes.
throw the lockbox into the privy.
Lockbox and the crown. Don't forget the crown.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've wrapped it up in a sack, right? It's in the privy. It's in the shit. Everybody knows what I plan. Sorry. Also, I
Okay.
changed.
Every time you play Warhammer.
Yeah, my
Don't worry.
my last character was the guy who picks up shit. So I mean, I'm used to this sort of thing. And then I take the disguise off.
Evo, make a charm. Oh, did we do this already? I forgot the roll, so go ahead and make another charm again. And Alberek, make a charm.
All right.
Wow, I just realized that Harball is pulling some crazy magic being in two places at once.
I didn't put him on the GM layer yet. Let's do that now. GM. All right. Alberek, no. And Evo, charm.
Let me see if I got a re-roll on that.
You want to reroll?
I'm gonna check if I do.
Okay.
That could be worse.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't have anything besides resolve and zone.
Okay. She, as she's walking by, and the inn keeps going, "My lord, what a strange night!" And he gets servants to come up. Well, actually, he.
Well, I might want to add, by the way, Typhane is fuming in anger, and will basically kick the door down after being insulted in such a way.
But the Gravine comes up, puts an arm. She says, "Lady, calm your anger. It's a late night already. We must get our sleep.
Criminals.
Leave
They
them
are
be.
liars.
Leave them be." And she turns, and as she turns, and then keeps all being typical innkeepy character, innkeepy, all fussy and oh my god, how could this happen to my place? I'm so sorry, my Gravines. I'm so sorry, my lady. And she says, "Can you, looking at you, Evo, take this one and deposit him somewhere?" And
Quick,
Is everybody else like just smoking something? A man was killed. This is a murder, okay?
yeah, isn't there?
Does
like,
nobody care? What is
isn't there-
going on here?
and she turns to you, the Gravine does. "He was just a commoner." And she
He was-
walks on.
Then we bring. Then Ronald, forgive me. We bring in the watch to see to this.
Get the watch right now.
I'll send word to Road Warden, sure.
Do it
They won't be
immediately.
here until tomorrow. Well, even if I did now, they don't usually travel at night. It'll be until tomorrow if they're close by.
Oh right, this
I
inn
demand
isn't
you
built,
open.
isn't it?
Then I demand you open this door right now. As a noble and as your moral superior, there are men in there connected with a murder, and I want answers now.
And I am the niece of the Countess of Nuln, and I order them to be left alone. And the innkeep looks at you both terrified, both of you. And he says, to you, to you, Lady Tefane, I'm sorry, my lady. I must obey the Gravine. And he goes.
She will look
walking
at
off.
both of them and say, "I will remember this insult," and storms away.
And she turns, comes this way as you're grabbing the body, Evo. And she runs a finger along your arm as she continues. And she's looking back at you as she's walking along, and she goes into
Why?
her room. Why?
Hey,
Go
Tefane.
get some, Evo.
Tefane, would you say that she has wronged you?
Harball says, "This is a weird night. I'm going to bed." And he goes into here.
Fane is not letting her sight off of that hallway. If anybody leaves their rooms, she's going to basically say, "Stop her. I will put you down myself."
Is it just me or is it weird that no one checked the room that that guy was staying with two other people?
Well, it's locked, and sadly we can't get in there right now unless we break the door down. Not that I'm entirely opposed at this point. But yeah. Would
What
you
it's
say-
worth, too, by the way, I do have high-blooded, so this is like it. Yeah, she's pulling rank, but
She
in her
has
eyes,
rank.
I'm a magnet, basically. So
yeah, I know.
I'm pretty high up as well.
She has rank on you though.
Would
without
you
a
say
doubt.
I know,
that you
I'm
have
just
a
saying.
grudge now?
Oh yes, this is just one more case to adding to Fane's long list of what's making her angry inside.
Would you call it a book, perhaps?
But a what?
Would you
Oh,
call
no,
this
she's
list...
not so disgusting as that. Oh, I want Kuth.
Okay. Where are you? Evo, you're downstairs now, carrying this guy outside.
I'm also doing my little dwarven thing all the way at the fact that I'm the one.
Okay. And the innkeep says, put him in the stable. And you drag him all the way out to here. And Garrett, you
Hi.
see Evo dragging a body out from here.
Actually, no.
Yeah, he'll follow.
I am going to give the innkeeper kind of a rude gesture, and I'm going to, well, maybe have like a shovel, something from the saver, and just find a nice empty patch of ground and start burying him.
Outside?
Yes,
Okay.
because, yeah, at
So,
this point, I'm annoyed enough that, yes, I will put a corpse in your fucking property.
Garrett, you see Evo. It's
Well, that must
raining.
That
And
must be the body they were talking about earlier.
yeah,
fact-
he's digging a grave.
In fact, I will dig it like, let's say 10 meters from the front door.
Okay, so from the back door. The front door is out here.
Yes, 10 meters. Well,
Yeah.
should I bring it to the front door? Is the
You
question.
can. All the Gravine said is get rid of it.
Yeah, you know what? I will bring it to a little bit
Put
in
it
front
in
of the
our
front door.
coach.
Not that it's blocking it, but enough that it is clearly visible.
Wolf, what are you doing?
And
Okay. Oh, you're doing you're digging a grave. Okay.
I changed clothes and appearances back into
Gaston.
yeah,
Okay.
and I'm walking back into the same way I came back into the tavern.
Okay. 11 p.m. Lady
Yeah.
Tefane,
Go ahead.
the door right here opens. He is now downstairs. Do I have another token downstairs? Yeah, I do. So the barkeep goes back downstairs. My, what a night. And this door opens. And
I'm sorry, but
uh-huh.
before actually covering the body with dirt, I should actually check the body for anything of note.
There's nothing of note on it at all.
Okay, no
Okay.
identification, nothing. Okay.
And you see this guy who's in a robe and a nightshirt, and his hair's all ruffled up and everything. And he goes, hey, you, my lady, you want to make 10 gold crowns?
She says,
Can you take a message to
Yes,
the
I can write.
dormitory downstairs and give it to his name is Hans Erpresser. Tell him that I want to see him.
Me first, and on that I will.
You willing to do that?
Maybe. Right now, there's a man who's been killed, and I'm making certain that suspects don't leave.
Oh my. That's
More
so bad.
important than murder?
No, but this is pretty important. Can you take it?
She'll say no. This is the matter of principle at this point, and she's snarling angry.
My. All right then. And he closes the door behind him and he goes downstairs. And As he goes downstairs, he he shows up down below. And where is everybody down below? Alberek?
I forgot to move my
Yeah,
token.
he's back downstairs.
Yeah, you're outside, so you're going to put yourself in the room. And you see this guy show up, comes downstairs. And he comes downstairs and he looks at, whispers in the boatman's ear. You see a gold crown passed across. The boatman looks at him, gets up, walks into here. You hear a lot of, "Hey, shut up! Shut up! We're trying to sleep." Empressa? Empressa? Shut up! After a moment, the boatman comes back out. A servant comes out, goes upstairs, walks in here, and he ends up going down and knocks on Herr Schmidt's door. And Herr Schmidt has already come back up, and he opens it and closes it. And you see Herr Schmidt looking at you. "I demand you leave here at once. Stop
Demand
looking
nothing.
around."
I'm noble blood. How dare you insult
And
me with
so
your
am
insolence?
I. My father's a general in the Empire Army. So what? Stop lurking around my door. What, are you trying to listen in on our lovemaking?
Dare you insult me with such low and base things?
Low and base or not, I don't want you lurking around my door. Now leave.
Make me.
What's that?
Make me.
Innkeep! And the innkeep, frazzled, comes back up. At this point, you see a door open again. And these guys are coming out. Servants are coming out here. And
And
the
of course,
grenade
hearing
comes
the
out.
will center himself on the hallway to listen into this.
And the innkeep says, "My lady, can you please go somewhere else? You're making the guests nervous. It's bad for business."
Again, looks like everybody's in clown world. Like they're all utterly insane.
Uh-huh.
And says to the effect of, "You've made a grave mistake this day."
To who?
Like harrowing down is the most like sinister look she could possibly muster.
To who?
And then
The innkeep or
the
to
innkeeper.
this guy? And he
the
backs away.
innkeeper.
"I'm sorry, my lady. I'm sorry." But
She goes.
That's
she's gonna go
he's about to say a name, and he goes, "That's Herr Schmidt."
She's gonna go outside to cool off. Then leave though.
Okay. These
Front door
guys-
back.
She comes
front.
around with a hump, and you actually leave before she gets there, which is a good thing. And she turns around and goes back. These guys go back. You move your token up. Barkeep goes back down with you. "I'm so sorry. I shall give you your money back for
platitudes.
tonight."
Shut your tongue or your mouth, or I will cut your tongue from your head.
"Yes, my lady. Yes, my lady. But I really am sorry."
Draws her dagger.
I
He
think this
backs
is
away.
enough for while Garrett is waiting to change his listening target over to that room.
What room?
The room that Lady Typhane was yelling right outside of. So the one on this corner.
Oh, okay. Make a perception. Plus
Yeah.
20. You climb
Man,
down
being a
the other
rooftop,
side.
spy is great.
Yeah, this is going to be easy. Climb plus 40, but you don't
I'm
want
already
to.
on the roof.
I know you don't want to slip. It's wet.
Okay,
People
so
slip
which
off
should
of
I
roofs.
roll first? Climb or perception?
Climb first. Plus 40.
Plus
Should be
40.
easy.
Whoop,
Yeah.
broke my leg.
Yeah, and now you are over on this side. So let's take your token. Where'd your token go? Yeah.
I'm on the ground floor, moving around as on the roof right now.
Yeah, let me
Because
move.
it's easier, because the rest of the second floor is black space.
Not anymore.
Yeah, so...
So I got you right here.
Okay, cool. So
Right.
I'm on the roof.
Yeah, and
And
you're
let's
kind
listen.
of hanging down, trying to listen. Go ahead, make a perception plus 20.
All right. Cute ears. Don't lead me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That is the best possible result, isn't
You
it?
hear? You're blackmailing me? Me? I know who you are, Pram Handler. Yes, I am. I want 100 gold crowns right now. Well, I never thump. And you hear body fall to the ground.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Do I still see anyone outside? You know what? Ivo's outside. I'm on the roof. I'm waving to him frantically, trying to get his attention from the roof.
No, he went in front. He went in front. He went to the other side. He was back there. No, now he's in.
Well,
yeah, Typhane is watching me
I
bury
am.
a body.
Typhane is outside. She's starting.
Wait. Which one of you? Where's the body being buried? Front or back? I thought it was front.
Body is being buried in the front.
Yeah, okay. So Lady, Tafane, and Evo, they're on the other side. What do you do, Garrett?
Garrett goes to the other side here, looking to see if anyone is outside, spots those two, and starts waving frantically. He points at Lady Typhane, gives a thumbs up, and then points backwards to the room.
Make a climb. Plus 40 again.
Oh, just across the roof? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you...
And Garrett slips and falls and nobody finds out.
Yes, breaks his neck. And okay. And so you scream down at Evo, who's got this grave half dug, and Lady Tafane, who's outside just pacing back
Definitely
and
not
forth.
screaming.
Her
Already
shoulders,
this is
are just super tight.
Quivering in rage, pretty much.
Well, I never.
It's more than that. It's like, how can these people literally allow for murder to happen like this? It's such a, like, yeah.
I might be making like just angry small talk, like, yeah, just fuck this entire place.
Yeah,
Okay.
Garrett is taking out a knife and pantomiming slitting his throat right now while frantically pointing.
Garrett,
yeah,
no,
anyway,
don't do
let's,
it.
It's that I'm running in with my foil drawn.
Here.
And as you, let's get your token back down here. What do you do, Evo? Are you still digging your grave, or are you coming up?
No, I'm following Typhane.
All right, you follow Tafane. As you guys come up, you see this door close
From the inside or the outside?
from the inside.
I'm gonna knock on the door and say, General whatever Schmidt, is it?
Schmidt's son, but whatever.
It's
Who cares?
yes.
I'm outside.
We are most tired. What do you want? My
Demand
lady?
satisfaction.
For what, my lady? I've done no ill to you.
Anything in the room?
No.
They moved
Make
it
a
already.
perception. Minus 10.
Okay, it was this room, not the room on the opposite side.
No, that
Okay.
was the room.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll that?
And that's minus 10, so that's plus 1 success level. You think what might be a drop of blood on the floor over here? On the carpet,
Tell me,
actually. Pram
Why is
Handler
there-
sees you notice it, and he puts his foot on it.
why is there blood under your boot?
What blood?
Move your boot.
No, I shall not move
Move
my
your boot, or I will lay you low.
My lady, I'm a noble. You are in my
She
area.
shoves him and doesn't care.
Okay. You shove him. Go ahead, make a weapon skill. In keep.
He's gonna be so sick of you.
I demand say I know what you've done.
I've done nothing. In keep.
Oh.
The keep comes back again. Oh my lord. Oh my god. And he comes over here. These guys come out again. She comes out again. And
I'm surprised she hasn't noticed her stolen jewelry yet.
no, she hasn't checked. All right. I don't even have suitable music for this at this point. Okay. And what are you doing, Lady Tavane?
I'm using whatever authority I have, which probably isn't any, and it's probably not going to help me get thrown out.
To do what? What are you trying to do?
This is a den of liars, murderers, and thieves.
Liars, murderers, and thieves? Barkeep, oh my god, no. There was one death, an accident. That's it, my lady. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't speak to you. That's right. And okay, and the Gravine comes up and she says, my lady, I have great respect for the elven culture and the elven race, but you are trying my patience. Can you please go somewhere else and just keep quiet for the rest of the night? And she looks over there and she goes, Prem Handler, what are you doing here? And he sort of gets a little sheepish. She says Gravine and he bows to her.
Prime, whatever your name is, would you kindly show the Gravine what's under your foot?
Oh, it's a little bit of blood. It was here before I even got it. Right, Innkeep? And he looks at the Innkeep, and the Innkeep, terrified, nods
Wouldn't it
yes.
be dry then?
Oh, Innkeep, lying to a noble is a serious offense.
He gulps a little bit.
Lying to the Gravine's face was even worse.
I don't
You
know
have
how
nothing
this
to
got
hide.
here.
I'm certain we can take a look at it.
I don't know what it is. Here, fine, take a look.
Is it? I assume it's fresh.
It's fairly fresh, yes.
Fresh
But he
blood.
just actually got a bunch of it on his, it's just a tiny bit, but he got some on his shoe. So there's not much. It's been ground into the carpet a little bit, and he leaves a blood print on his foot.
Shall we check under the carpets?
The question is it on top of his shoe?
No, it's not on top of his shoe.
Ah, dang it.
Make a
Sam.
stealth, Garrett. Actually, there's no windows there, so you're just listening.
Oh, dang. Hero was hoping I could burst into the window later. Oh, well.
Nope.
You could always just drop
I'm
down.
just being a creep. It's fine.
And there is fresh blood there.
Yeah. I will actually. It's just like a little rug, right?
Yeah, it's just a rug.
I'm just
And
gonna
Prem looks at
pull over the
the
rug.
Go for it.
See if there's anything underneath.
That hasn't soaked through.
Fair enough.
And you make a perception, Lady Evo and Lady Tefane.
What happened to Eva that is lady now?
See everything.
Yeah, you see that there's a sheet missing off the bed. So
Hmm.
really there's just the blanket and the bed. The sheet is gone.
Oh, puzzling. There's a sheet missing, and there's blood on the rug.
It was like that when we arrived.
The blood is still fresh. Now, how do you explain that?
I can't.
If you've
I
been in
don't
here,
know. I can't explain. Gravine, is this a hanging offense? And Gravine's getting more and more frustrated with everything going on. She says, no, it isn't. Enough. I'm ordering everyone to go to sleep. Now.
I
And
will
she-
point out, someone did try to poison your champion earlier.
And she says, get the men at arms up. I want them posted. And this guy runs down, comes back, and guard now posted here, here, and up here. And none of the guards are going to sleep.
okay. Typhane is done and over with it. As far as she's concerned, they can kill each other and not care anymore.
Okay, there you go.
All right, she's going outside and
Ivo's going to continue with his spite burial.
Okay. And where are you going? You're going outside again?
Yes.
All right. Now.
I'll ask Typhane. Well, so the more acolytes aren't going to see this. Don't suppose you know anything Elvish God of Death?
be
As
honest.
you are outside, you see another person arrive on horses, 4 of them to be exact. One of them looks very drunk and can barely stand in his saddle, can barely stay in his saddle. And with him are 3 others. All 3 of them look to be kind of thuggish, hired help. And he gets off of his horse. See to these. You 2 with me. Out of my way. Stops for a second as he sees you digging a grave with a body right by it. But he's too drunk to care. Stops for a second, looks at you, keeps going without a word. Busts in through the doors. Prim Handler! Prim Handler! Come out! I know you're here. That's my fiancée!
I lean over to Typhane. Should we even bother? On one hand, I don't care, but on the other hand, I could really use a scrap right now.
I'm going to go over to the guy and say, I heard them up in the chamber myself. I can tell you what room they're in.
Come with me. Come on. Prim Handler! I know you're here. Show me.
Oh, it's this room. It's the first one on the left. And then she'll just go back downstairs.
Okay. And he and Prim and his 2 thugs come up. Out of my way. My name's Five Poucher. That's Five Poucher. Noble Five Poucher. I command you out of the way, you servants. And they bow out of the way. And he comes forward. He knocks on the door. Prim Handler! I know you're here. Open up. And then he starts banging the door. The innkeep goes up. But my lord, stop. Please, you're going to wake everybody. And he stops for a second. Again.
So this is the Clue movie now, huh?
And she comes out again. And the door bursts open. Grab him, boys. Take his clothes off. And he pulls out a horse whip.
Nice.
And the Gravine eventually comes over as Five Poucher is horsewhipping Prim Handler. Hannah, the fiancée, is naked in the bed trying to cover up with a blanket and says, It's my fiance. I'm going to bring you up on charges. Crack, crack. And the Gravine steps in again. And she goes, stop, Pfeifoucher. I command you. And he looks and he immediately stops and he bows. My lady, I'm sorry for the interruption, but he is with my fiancée. We'll settle it in the morning, Pfeifoucher. Just leave. And he, but no, just leave. And says, yes, my lady. And he turns around with his two thugs. The doors close. Pfeifoucher's left in a heap. The Gravine goes back. Pfeifoucher, give me a room. And he gets a room. And he goes to the room and he'll have this room over here.
Where is he?
He is
now?
over here. Okay. And
Where's over here? There's a lot
I'm
of.
gonna show you. I'm gonna show you reveal. Right here. And I've got to take him off. Oh nope. It's a mistake.
Is he down on the first floor? Is more my question.
No, there's nothing, only the dormitories on the first floor.
No, I meant like, did he come down to talk to the innkeeper, or did he do it up there?
He did it up there with the innkeeper.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. And at this point, there's a moment of peace.
I'm super tempted to not make it peace.
Midnight. Okay, you guys are done with your stuff. Where are you? Where is everybody? You going to retire for the night? Who's staying down? Who's staying up? You've got the coffin. You've got the body buried.
I mean, the three of us have been sitting at a table together for a while.
Yeah.
I'm up on the roof, and I heard that there was a boat coming in at midnight.
At some point.
I'm outside. She can't calm down. She's just
Okay.
fuming angry.
Anyone else?
I am. Yeah, I'm actually going to be at the table with the others, just like kind of half sleeping on the table. Just.
Yes, this is crazy.
Midnight. There's a tremendous shouting and scuffling coming from upstairs. What do those below do?
I'm actually going to go up this time because I'm finally curious on what the hell's going on.
Which room is it coming from?
Move it down over to here.
100% not curious, and we'll stay downstairs in clear view of anybody else that's downstairs. So I want them to know that I'm downstairs.
Who else?
I'm
Who
also
else
going to
wants-
call Typhane to join me.
I'm just going to slowly trot up there.
Right here.
Still carrying the shovel. I might end up keeping that.
Okay.
I'll stay in the stairwell. I guess.
Evo, you're going down too. So where's your character? Do you drag him down?
Character is at the stairwell.
Okay, right down over to here. There's a tremendous scuffling. The guards are starting, they don't want to leave their post, but they're starting to look and kind of inch forward. The innkeep comes up again. I says,
Who moved me? I don't want to be there.
put yourself where you want. I did. And he said, I'm going to get, this place is going to get closed for this. I know it. I just know it. He opens the door. And you see, let's reveal.
3 dead bodies.
This and one guy sitting on the coffin, and the coffin is moving. You're hearing a kicking coming from the coffin.
Fane was right, by the way.
And one of the more initiates is sitting on the coffin. He says yes, and the initiate looks really worried.
Sigma,
magic at all?
Grimnir, Asurian, and every fucking god in existence. What?
It's normal for the dead to act like that.
Can I sense magic at all?
Go ahead.
Oh.
I actually walk up to the man sitting on the coffin, and I push him off the coffin.
How do I sense magic? I don't know.
Perception. Just straight up. Okay, go ahead. Evo, make a weapon skill.
Fuck off! I don't have time. I don't
You
have
don't-
time or patience for this.
You don't sense any magic. Door.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Hold on. I make a roll.
I didn't see a roll.
Oh, right.
And you do it easily.
Oh,
I see
right.
the roll. You rolled a 60. And your target number was a 56.
No,
Yeah.
I see my roll. I don't see his roll.
Oh.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally whispered that. That was a 70 on a target of 58.
Right. Yeah, his roll. Oh, you are set to private rolls. Let's fix that.
I only did that the one time. I've got it fixed.
Oh, you have that. Okay. Yeah, that's why it showed private. Okay. And so you push him off, and the top of the coffin bursts open, and you see a guy. And let's see, do I have a token for him? I might. Yeah, I do. And you see a guy kind of burst out of the coffin. He is coughing coughing a little bit, and he sits up and he's all wobbly and weaselly, like he's drunk. And this guy goes, "It's a more miracle!"
I make like I'm about to swing my shovel at his head, but I don't actually swing just yet.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I like these guys. I like the cut of their jib.
What do you do?
I appreciate their willingness to bold-face lie in the face of everything.
Everyone's been bold-faced lying. So, what do you do?
No, just no, shut up. Who are you? I'm pointing. The first bit was at the guy who said it's a more miracle. Then I'm pointing at the old man.
The old man can't speak. He seems like drunk beyond the ability to talk.
Afterward, who is?
So, what's your question?
I am. Well, okay, I'm pointing at the guy I just pushed off the coffin, and after I realize he isn't speaking, pointing back and forth saying, who is this?
Someone we were charged to take down the gnome for services. He's alive! Isn't it wonderful? And he gets on his knees, and the other two look at him, sort of shocked, and they get on their knees. They're all praying no more.
I don't know. Would I know, like, even the basic amounts of how more works to realize that someone coming back to life is actually super fucking sacrilege to more?
This will be challenging. -10 off your lore empire.
Well, in that case,
yeah, you might. You might know a little bit more. No.
No.
We'll take care of him from here, good sir. Thank you. You can leave, my son.
Ugh. I don't even care.
Do I notice anything about the coffin?
No.
I just dejectedly begin walking back, dragging my shovel. I'm not even walking back to the bar. I'm actually.
Your head's down. You're dragging your shovel.
I actually walk down and I just take a seat. I actually just sit down in the dirt outside the front next to the body.
This module wins and Evo goes catatonic. All right. What do the rest of you do?
Typhane goes back outside.
Refresher since it's been a minute. Who was it that Typhane had listened into about the boat? Because I'm trying to get my story straight right here, right now.
Who was it? Over there. Them. These guys.
Ah, okay, cool. I thought so. So making sure. So their plans have already been interrupted as I'm listening to it. So it's gonna be funny to see what happens next.
I'm gonna ask the guy who came out of the coffin if he wants to go down with us and have a drink.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
even
might need
walk.
one, sir.
I'm trying to drag him away from
That's
the
all
cultist.
right. That's
Good
all right. We
doctor.
will take care of him now. It's going to take time for him to transition
No,
into
no,
the
no.
world.
Looks
To
like you've
a
already tried
zombie.
to take care of him.
Is he normal? Like, is he human and alive?
He's human. Yeah.
Just saying.
I'll be like, no, I insist, and I'm gonna go over and I'm going to like grab the man's hand and kind of like walk.
You're going to carry him, basically.
As amusing
Yeah,
as it
lead
would
him on.
be if
And
he'd been like a drunk white or something.
they follow hesitantly as you carry him downstairs. Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna ask the innkeeper if we can get this man a drink, and I'm hoping to God that he doesn't charge me.
Okay. And the innkeeper pulls up a drink, and a guy goes to try to drink it, and he tips the drink all the way over before he even makes his mouth. And he's just got this very confused look on his face. Wait.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. I'm just gonna talk to him.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Just ramble on. Just chat with him. Keep him down.
Uh-huh. And all right.
And I'm gonna keep trying to sense magic around him if possible.
There's no magic around him.
Okay.
I will give you Hardball. Well, Hardball's asleep. um,
No, that's actually I forgot he was even with us.
Well,
Who the hell
geez.
was with me?
That's okay. We need a
Albrecht.
character to come out and declare someone dead every now and then. He'll come back.
Yeah, Albert, can you get Harball to take a look at this guy? Make sure he's
Yes.
okay. So Hardball comes downstairs.
Can Albert
And
assist him?
he's sleepy, and he's got bedhead, and well, actually, he isn't getting much sleep at all either. So he hasn't got much sleep. And you've got the 3 night initiates here, and they're all down here, and you've got Joseph down here, and you're all down there. And he comes, he looks at him, and he makes a lore medicine.
Can I assist with that?
And do you have medicine?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna spend a resilience on
Yeah,
that.
you don't roll. You just add +10.
Okay.
Hey, this man's been drugged. And the 3 initiates
Oh.
go. The 3 initiates go. They have a look of shock on their face. And they go, oh, at the same time you do.
Oh,
Well,
what's
Harball, is
this?
there any way to wake him up, you think?
Not here. I don't know what he's under. It would take a while to find out. Judging from it, it's pretty powerful. I think he's going to be under for a while.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep this man some company.
All right. And it is 8 p.m. at night, because at 12:20 you hear a loud scream coming from the Gravine's wing. And we're going to end it right there.
Well, I mean, obviously, someone's trying to assassinate her. I am fine.
Okay, this is Rough Night at the Three Feathers. This is where 7 different storylines come together in one spot at one
I feel
time.
we've only hit 5 of them.
You've gotten, there's a few. All right, so What do you do? Well, we're going to stop right there. It's
Yeah, that
8
was a
o'clock.
cliffhanger.
That's a good cliffhanger. We're going to stop right there. We'll pick it up next week.
I feel like this could be just like a 1-day board game.
It's funny. It's one of the most original and the most printed module in Warhammer. They've included it virtually in every. It's like printed 4 or 5 different places in 2E, and then they redid it now for 4E as well, and it's very, very unique.
I feel so bad for this poor innkeeper. By the end of this entire thing, he's gonna get possessed by like a mega demon of Horn or something and just murder everyone for what's
Yeah, and you've got everything going on. You've got the whole nobility thing going on, which counters nobility a little bit in your group. Everything about it, and you've got the Gravine, who's pretty much like all powerful in context of this module.
The most eligible bachelorette in the area.
Yeah, and you've got to account for that as
And
well.
I've got to account for the fact that I've got the crown, which makes me the Gravine.
Oh my God, I've got to figure out what's
Best
going to
of luck
happen there.
reselling that, by the way.
That could be really, really bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'll figure out a way.
I'll
Do you even want to sell that? That feels like the kind of thing you steal for prestige.
Mm-hmm.
How do I prove that I'm the best thief in history? Well, look at this.
Well, looky here.
You guys steal
Oh my
jewels,
God.
I steal kingdoms.
It's 750 gold crowns worth of stuff.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yum.
All right.
Value
so,
of the deed, though? Priceless.
Yeah, actually, that was great. Okay, so we're going to pick it up next week. No XP tonight because we're in the middle of this.
Fair
we
enough,
will
of course. This will be
pick it-
great to resolve.
Oh
We got
my
one
God.
rooftop spy, another one who watched the Gravine for hours. This is
Naked,
great.
and then not
In
naked.
seething rage.
Wood Elf about to lose it.
hmm
Me.
Although this fits in
slightly-
perfectly for what I want to do, so this actually works really well.
Yeah.
In my defense, though,
Yeah.
I have been sitting downstairs for hours in full view of everyone and not once ran upstairs with everyone else. So,
Nope. Mm-mm. Uh-uh.
I feel like me and Tipane had a bit of a bonding experience today.
sure, she was
Something like
fuming.
that.
She was fuming
Very
angry, and you
romantic.
certainly talked to her.
All right, guys. So let's call it until next week. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Hold on. Today's 23rd. Yeah. I'll let you know right now that Wednesday the 6th, we're going to have to skip that. I'm going to be on a cruise.
Oh, fun.
Fun
Oh,
times.
Yeah. So that week, they have Wi-Fi, but there's no way I could do it on a cruise ship. Their Wi-Fi there is spotty at best.
besides, you're on a cruise.
I guess the only thing I'll leave this off on. Gee, don't we feel bad for whatever poor rubes had to actually go deal with that black pillar thing?
The what?
Here, here.
the tower from earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Man, we got to steal jewels.
Yeah, that was a actual mainline plot derail.
Yay.
It's not a big one. It's not a big one.
It'll come back and bite us in the ass. Don't worry.
I can see how this campaign's going to go throughout this. I'm already getting the sense.
Literally since session 1, I've been out for the money, and so far I've been shown up at least once now. I gotta pull that title back.
Improv. Oh my God. Time to get my improv hat on. All right. I'll talk to you guys next week. All right.
Take care.
See you
See
next
ya.
time.
Okay. Bye-bye.